I love you every day. That's good. I'm a teacher, not a singer, yeah? I love singing. Repeat with me. I love my life the way it is. I love my family the way it is. Do jeito que é, meu filho. You have to love the way it is. Now, if you're not loving things around you, if everything is in chaos, everything is a tragedy, you have to go over it, to transpass, to overcome the problem. And here we go. Today, Motivational English class with listening comprehension to go over 10 ways for you to get out of the tragedy. Oh my God, it's a pandemic all over the world. What can I do? People are dying. Yes, I understand and I respect, but your life is not going to stop because of this. You're not going to go over depression because of this. And here I have 10 questions that's going to make you feel better. Let's start. Number 1, my darling, react to changes. And here goes. When you react to changes, you see something different. Of course it is. Of course everything changed in your routine, in your daily basis. But you're going to stop and react to this. What is your reaction? Because some people are rebellious. Some people want to destroy the planet. Other people just watch TV to observe other people's behavior. What's your reaction? What's going on in your life right now after the chaos and tragedy? It can be a health tragedy or a tragedy about your money, your financial area, your physical area, relationship, love, psychological area, any area of your life, okay? You have a chaos in this moment. You are in the middle of the tornado. You have a tragedy, a sickness, whatever you're passing, okay? So tell me, what are your plans to change? What are you going to do? What's the next step? What's the next exit? Because you have to have a reaction to that, a plan A, plan B, what I'm going to do to get over it. Because you can't sit on the sofa, on the couch and cry. Because this is victimism. You're going to place something on you. So are changes necessary? Do it, babe. Do what is necessary. You have to do this. You must do this. It's important. So do it because it's necessary. Now, people don't like changing because they are inflexible. They don't like to change things because they think it's difficult and it's super comfortable to be the way you are. Yeah, you are super accustomed. You are used to drink that specific kind of water. And when the water change, oh my God, it's a tragedy. My word for you is adapt. Adapt yourself into the new situation in order for you to be healthy really, okay? To be happy. Do you have an agenda? Start writing down your dreams for after the problem, after the chaos, after the tragedy, because it's going to be over. It's going to be over, okay? Tell me, what are your plans? What you're going to do day 1, day 2, start planning. Imagine, book. Talk to the people that really needs you or you need to talk to. Who are the ones you're going to have to talk, to ask, to start, to improve. And you're going to start rebuilding your life because right now it's a destruction. All the bricks, tijolos, it's on the floor. It's time for you to reconstruct your wall. Nobody's going to do that for you. It's not the government, the money, the cows. It's you with yourself. So I'm going to make the question again for you. Got a plan? Got a plan? Have you got a real plan? Now you give your life to that plan. You give your blood to that thing and it doesn't work. Não funciona. What you're going to do? You got to have a plan B. And that's plan A, B, C, D, E. I always talk to my friends. Do you have a plan A, boy or crush? Have a plan B and have a plan C because things can go wrong. We don't know exactly what's necessary for us to grow. You can't tell me what's right or wrong for you, babe, because destination of future and powerful things, much more powerful than you, can decide this. And if this is not for you, you're not going to get it. So pay attention to plans A's, B's, and C's not to get disappointed to life. Now, different angles, different moments. You can tell me you're having a problem, but perhaps the person that's in the building can see this is a simple thing. for you, it's super difficult to stay home or to stay in a hospital, quiet, thinking about your life, without drinking, without smoking, without fucking. Yeah, it's super difficult for some people. For other people, it's okay. They always do this. Can't you see that in online people usually say? People say that they are always in quarantine. Quarantine doesn't exist for them because they've been always into this. So the question is, do you see your problem from just one angle? It's time for you to see from different parts of angle. How do you do that? You observe people's life. There are people suffering for a piece of food, and you are suffering because you can't go to Miami this year, yeah? Understand? You're suffering because you don't have your salary anymore or your health, whatever. I understand and I respect, but pay attention. There are things that are worst. So think about these worst things, okay? And understand they're all life choices. Choices vem do verbo choose. So you decide, okay? If you're gonna have dedication, if you're gonna focus in silence, if you're gonna focus in organization, if it's time for you to just sit down, relax, and wait for one moment in your life, stop and wait. Try some meditation, try a yoga thing, try something different, talk to new people, observe online classes. You are going to decide, but get the right choices is the difference here, because when you choose, you have to act. And here goes the part in your choices. You're gonna have to choose and start doing it. Do you want recognition? Do you want money? Peace, family, fame, love? What you want? More friends? You want to need some movement? You're going to start a battle because you want some happiness. You're going to make a difference. Work with people, beauty. What do you really want to your life? Because there are so many ways you can go. And if it doesn't go to plan A, you just can't look at plan B, C, and D. There are other options. There are other business. There are other situations you can put in, but you can't see because at this moment you're blind. Because negativity makes you feel blind and serious and critic. And people don't like you because you're pessimist. You're always complaining about things. Make a list about the things you complain all the time. And I'm going to tell you what's making you all this different person. All this negative person. Because things just happen to other people. Start comparing yourself to others. And in 1 minute, you're going to be into envy. And envy is ridiculous for you and for other people. Because the energy is very bad. You don't like people to be happy. You think people are crazy, huh? People are crazy. People who are happy are crazy. You are the motherfucker mad negative person, okay? Question for you, darling. Do you track the results of your plans? I'm going to ask again. Do you track the results of your plans? Because if you don't track the numbers, if you don't track, I've talked to 10 people, I've sent my curriculum to 100 companies, I've done this and that course, I've watched tantas hours of something. If you don't track your plans, you don't know where you're going. You get the target, the objective, but you don't track the middle of the path. This is super important. Planning. I need an objective. I know I need an objective. Everybody knows. If you still don't know, you have to watch Motivational 1-hour class. Everybody must have a objective, and through this you're gonna have a procedure, a process, and you gotta track this process, the numbers, if it's going right or wrong. Darling, next step. Everything is going wrong. Teacher, you're telling me good things, but it's not for me because my life is a chaos. We are in a tragedy. Look at this, look at that. Okay. Stop and let's start planning a new end. We're gonna have a new life, okay? Chapter 1. It's time for you to observe your exam results. You're passing through a test, through an exam. What are your marks? Quais são suas notas, okay? And you're going to start constructing a new end. Because this new beginning you made, life didn't like, destiny, is asking you for more. You can do much more. I can tell you, you're going to reinvent yourself. You're going to restart. You've done again. You've done several times in the past. You've constructed so many things in your life, your diplomas, your family, everything you got. You're going to do all over it again. You can reconstruct. Of course, you're not going to have the same energy as you used to have when you were 20. But as with 30, 40, 50, I don't care. You're going to reconstruct again if you have the energy and the power, what you want for you, okay? And now it's time for you to say, how do you want to be remembered when you die? Because one day you're gonna die. Are you afraid of dying? It's a reality for everybody. I'm not being ironical here. Everybody's gonna die. Me, you. Just the word coffin, caixão, makes you feel bad. And the tomb, a tumba lá, and cemetery. Só essas palavras já te fazem... We're gonna die. We are spirits. We have eternal life. Now the question is, how do you want to be remembered? What are the things you're doing? Okay, what are the skills you're planning to have? The tools, the abilities you're gonna start studying to be better? Do you want to be remembered by your confidence, your security, an example you passed through your daughters, sons, the solutions you brought to their problems, the ideas, suggestions, and advices you gave them, the motivation you have or you don't have and you're going to reinvent? So think about your funeral and everybody around you. How do you want people to remember you? What are you going to plant in order to trespass in problems and examples? So that person go over a tragedy and chaos and she did something new. And you use this as an example for other people. Now, do you really want to leave a powerful impression? Because some people don't. Now, do you really want to leave a powerful impression? Because if you want to leave a powerful impression, it's time for you to review your life. And what better than a quarantine for you to review your life? Quarantine, vacation, relaxing time, holidays, time for you to stop and review what's going on in your life, what's correct, what's incorrect, what's working, what's not working, and change. Change the pieces of the game that's not working anymore. Stop talking to the people that doesn't bring you anything new, that don't teach you. Start working with the eagles, com as águias, not with the chickens. Start going with people that can add to you. And there are many people online that you can have as mentors, okay? Now, take the stage, babe. Take the stage is... Faça da sua vida o palco. You are the director. You are the principal of the play, da peça. And you're going to make it as a theater. It's a presentation for you. Now take this because it's yours. It's nobody else. So you're going to enjoy your life, constructing it with your decisions and your actions. Nobody else. No more excuses. Life is asking this from you. The destiny, okay? Now, what if plan doesn't work? What if plan B doesn't work? Plan D, plan F, you're gonna have a plan Z. Review, track the plan, understand if it's working or not, and change. Be ready to change. Teacher, how do you change? How do you change? You're gonna change doing things that's not necessary anymore. You're gonna have the priorities. What's priority for you? And take the rest that's not your priority anymore. Decentralize. You're going to decentralize what's not for you, okay? So I'm going to do this for my mother to do or somebody to do for me because it's not important for me anymore. Darling, everything that I've talked today, this sounds like you. Does any of this sounds like you? Could you identify for me the building here related to you? What clicks with you, what doesn't click from everything I said here, because then I can construct better motivational English classes, because this is a listening comprehension I use for the students to comprehend. And if you tell me in the comments what's clicking, what's not clicking, I can work with better classes for you. Tell me some topics that you want me to speak about, okay? And don't forget, the last point is the